Good morning, freshmen. I hope you're having a great day so far and you woke up and you're on the right side of the bed. It is Wednesday, hump day, so it should be a lot better. So you know that you're getting closer and closer to Friday, which is the weekend, and we have a 3-day weekend this weekend, so you do not have to tune in on Monday. You can actually sleep as long as you want, which I suppose you can do while you're on remote, but what do I know? Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now that when you click on today's assignment, you're going to freak out because there's a lot of stuff there, which is why I'm telling you right now, don't freak out. Okay, so you have, just so you know, what you have going on is tonight Ed Puzzle is due. And then after that, you want to start working on your About Me project. There's some of you who had questions about it. A lot of the questions are there answered if you read the directions. So please make sure you read the directions, because I can tell if you haven't, because your question is something that I addressed in the directions. If it's something I haven't addressed, then that's different. Okay, so please read the directions. I know there's a lot to read because there's 3 things there. But you can ask questions anytime. Just don't ask me something that's already written there, because I wrote it there so you wouldn't have to ask the question. Okay, so before you freak out, today you are getting an assignment that we're working on all year. In the spring, all English 1-2 honors classes have to do what's called a Shakespeare Sampler. Shakespeare Sampler is basically a project that takes everything that we've done all year, and it takes all of the literary devices that we've used, and it applies it to Shakespeare, but it also applies it to other literature that we've read. You have to define it, you have to come up with examples, you have to do all of this other stuff, right? And it's all important because we need to know you know how to use these particular terms. So last year, what I decided I was going to do, instead of making it all like, I'm going to give you 3 weeks to do this project, and then everyone waits to the night before, and then everybody's grumpy when they hand it in, which could still happen, I'm giving it to you a little bit at a time as we go over the course of the year. Now, of course, you can wait to the last minute. This would be not wise. Okay, so if you look down there, you can see there is a ton of stuff. Okay, so what's down there is the explanation of stuff. So let me tell you first, before you jump in and read and confuse yourself, you can look right now. Oh my gosh, look at all of this stuff. Holy crap, do we have to do all this for tomorrow? No. All of this stuff isn't due until next semester, but you want to start on it now, because you can see that's just part of it. So what the lexicon is a dictionary of terms that we are going to define as a class. We're going to find examples of it and stuff that we're reading, and then we're going to apply it all to Shakespeare later when we read Romeo and Juliet in the 2nd semester. But for right now, we're just collecting the terms. So what I've done for you is I have created a sheet that is a worksheet of all for you to fill out with the terms, and it tells you exactly how to do that. So the first thing you want to do after watching this video is you want to go down to where it says the lexicon explanation. I think it's down here towards the bottom on this particular one, literary lexicon explanation. You're going to want to watch that first because it's going to explain to you what all of this is. Next thing you want to do is you're going to want to go to the literary lexicon, which is this thing right here. You want to go to the literary lexicon slides. The slides will always be in the topic on the classwork page under literary lexicon. What will happen is every time I add a new term, I will add it to the already established lexicon. So you can always go back and visit it, and I'll always make a video and I'll attach it to the material so you can go back and visit that. But we will also go over it for that class period. Make sense? So every time we learn a new term, so we've already done inferencing and we've already done setting, but now you're going to see them within context of the lexicon. So first things first, watch the video, the explanation of how to do the lexicon. Second thing, look at the PowerPoint or the Google Slides. It has all of the information that you will need on the lexicon. Everything else that is there are videos to help explain what those lexicon terms mean. So you do not have to watch those videos. I made those as a way to help you. So if you're like, I do not understand the difference between third person omniscient, third limited, and third first person point of view, go look at the video and it will explain it. But if you're like, no, I got that, don't watch the video. There's no point. Unless, of course, you like watching me and because I am a goofball. So that's what the videos are. So don't feel like you have to watch all the videos, though you do not. Some of them are longer than others because some of them take longer to explain. Like figurative language is 7 minutes long. That's because there's 4 types of figurative language. So you watch those at your leisure. What you are working on today is you are working on your literary lexicon, okay? So you're getting started. I'm giving you a day for you to get started on your lexicon. You're going to start putting those words into your lexicon. I do not collect the lexicon until next semester, but I will probably do some check-ins, which means I might say, hey, submit your lexicon. Let me see what you have so far. And if I do that, it's like a pop quiz. If I do that and you don't have anything done, you're going to lose points. So you want to make sure you're keeping up with it. But you don't have to get it all completely done for tomorrow, because I'm not going to pop quiz you tomorrow. I'm going to give you at least 2 weeks before I actually say, hey, let me check your lexicon. You have some time. Okay? So don't freak out and don't try to get it all done tonight, because you don't need to get it all done tonight. The only thing you need to get done for tonight is the Ed puzzle. But I am giving you a day so that you can start building your lexicon and so that you can get caught up on any other homework that you need to get caught up on. But keep in mind, if you don't use this time for your lexicon, you're going to have to use your own time. Okay? So if you have any questions, go ahead and send me a remind, send me a hangout, or send me an email. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. It's almost the end of the week. Yay!